persons who are healing from kidney failure, who've had kidney failure and are healing, what should they take to heal? Should they go on a cleansing package? Should they take a therapeutic package? Or should they just eat from the nutritional guide?
Kidney failure, I know, to heal kidney failure, you got to get that package, because that is very, very, very tricky, and it's very tedious, and it's a serious situation.
Yes.
Yes, you got the nutritional package.
Get a therapeutic package.
You know, yeah, the therapeutic one.
Yeah.
We have to, you know, I've been successful, not in all cases, because, again, the conditioning comes into the picture.
Yes.
There were many people that we treated with kidney failure that recovered overnight and was off the dialysis. There were others that they could not stop eating that Canadian bacon.
Okay. So it's diet, therapeutic package, and diet.
That's right.
Okay. When you come into the Yusha village, what medical documentation is required before you get here?
You know, because we have reduced disease to a common denominator, it is necessary for you to bring the diagnostic sheet of the physician.
Okay.
Although we work with them, and they're good. I'm not going to deny the doctor his position in the sun.
Yes.
He's good. He responds to emergencies where we cannot. It is good to bring it, but just tell us what the doctor said you have, and we proceed from there.
Okay.
Because we know already that the body is ridden with inflammation. Inflammation is the cause of all disease. Without the body having inflammation, there would be no disease.
Okay. Children with autism.
Autism. Notice carefully. I just said that every disease is the result of inflammation. A child with autism that's white, black, Chinese, Arab, they all look alike.
Yes, they do. Yeah.
They call them mongoloids. They all take on that mongoloid look. The mongoloid look comes when the inflammation has invaded the child's brain and face, shaping it to look like a mongoloid, like mongoloid. You see?
Yeah.
They all look alike. But what is causing that head to swell? It isn't the air, it isn't water, it's inflammation. Removing the inflammation from the body, draining the inflammation from the head, the child began to respond. I had a little boy from Ecuador. The grandmother brought him. The grandmother brought him to be treated. He's 13. He never spoke in his life. When that boy took the treatment, he was talking in 2 weeks.
So for parents with children of autism, you suggest that they would call the LA office for a therapeutic package?
Call the LA office. This is why we're building a center here for children with autism and also for leukemia, because we find that there are many, many children who are suffering with leukemia and sickle cell and autism.
And will you have more products for children? Because at the moment there's only Banju.
The Banju is a very good product.
Will you have more products for children?
Oh yes, we do.
Which other products can children?
Well, we have the iron is for children.
Oh, Iron Plus.
But we make for children products specially for them.
Yes.
Yes, specifically for them.
You're going to have more products for children, or?
Yes, we're going to have more products for children.
Is it possible for the thyroid gland to grow back after it's been removed?
The thyroid gland or
Yes.
the thymus gland?
The thyroid gland. Well, can this grow back?
Glands does grow back because They removed Zadia Ife thymus gland before she came to me. As she took the treatment, it grew back. Glands grows back.
Excellent. Just got one more question. We have very low sun exposure in Europe. What can we eat to resolve the poor sun exposure?
What could you eat to replace?
Yes, to resolve that. We obviously, you know, the sun's very poor and we don't get a lot of sunlight. So is there something we can eat specifically to get whatever it is that we need to compensate?
If you say that you get poor sunlight and sparsely in Europe, a white man would say that is good, but not so for a black person. A black person needs the sun. I mean, when he gets into the sun after being in the cold, oh, his body feels it immediately. I mean, immediately.
Yes.
What does that mean? That you didn't belong there. But since you're there, what could you take to replace that? Lots of iron.
Lots of iron. Okay. All right. And those are all the questions.
That's all the questions.
Those are all I've got another
You know,
one.
I'm enjoying you.
All right. Thank you.
And they're very key questions.
They are.
They are very good questions.
We get asked them
Because
over and over.
we have got to be responsive. We have got to be responsive to each other.
Yes.
And I hope that this information would be received in the same vernacular as I'm deploying it.
Yes.
I want it to be received with love, because we need each other's now. And the funny thing about us black people, our history, that we set out to rescue our life because of the violation of 500 years. But in turn, white people benefit, Orientals benefit, everybody benefit. Native American benefit.
Yeah.
Now that was the beautiful thing about it, is that everybody benefits from it because we set out to do it to us for ourselves.
Okay. Thank you very much, Dr. Sebi, for your
I
time.
want to thank you for taking the privilege and giving me the privilege then to do this work, because it is a message we all need.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.